Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the Bengals theme team, and today we got a little something different, man. People have been asking for me to show off the team, and not everybody can make it to the live stream, so I decided I would make a video. Seen a lot of other guys doing this, showing off where the team is, a little theme team update, going over the chems, the abilities, the players, and what we need moving forward, which for the Bengals is a lot. So if you guys are excited for this, man, if you enjoy this, if this is helpful to you at all, make sure you smash that like button down below. We shoot for 30 likes every single video. Subscribe if you're new. As you guys can see, by the way, this is the first video I'm recording since we hit 1K. Let's go. Shout out to all you guys, man. I've already had my reactions in the live stream, so sorry if I don't come off as shocked and excited as I was before. I'm stoked, man. This is great. We're on the road to 2K now, so smash that subscribe button. And let's go ahead and take a look at our 91 overall Bengals theme team. Let's get it. If you guys need coins to help boost that God Squad or that theme team, man, check out my sponsor, MMOEXP. For the cheapest, most reliable coins on the market. You get 5% off if you use my code SPITS. So go in the link in the description, check them out. Back to the video. All right, man, so we're going to start off with the offensive line. As you can tell, it's not the best in the world. I can confirm that it is not the worst, though. I looked at some theme teams prior, and for example, the Broncos have a pretty booty one. But, we take what we can. We've had Kevin Zeitler for a while. I'm a little bit surprised that Andrew Whitworth hasn't gotten a card. He usually gets a high overall card. I'm really kind of shocked by this one. He's sitting at an 84, just not very good. But honestly, the way offensive line plays in Madden 21, it's not that big of a deal. You do notice a little bit of a difference, specifically in the run game, but it's really not that serious. Michael Jordan, nobody likes Michael Jordan. He literally broke Joe Burrow's leg by himself. Trey Hopkins we've had since day one the game came out. I'm not sure if they would upgrade him, but he would be due. Kevin Zeitler, he's cool, 91 overall. He's been our best offensive lineman for a while. And this Bobby Hart actually plays really well. And on Bobby Hart and Andrew Whitworth, we have the edge protector to try to fend off those Lawrence Taylors and those Aaron Donalds with edge threat. So that's the offensive line. Then we have our backups: Isaiah Prince, Xavier Su'a-Tu'a-Fu'a-Flower, which we all know we hate him on this team. We got Billy Price, bum. We got Alex Redmond and Jonah Williams, all bums. That's the offensive line. Also, real quick, go over the chems. We're full 50 out of 50 Bengals chems. We got tier 9 lockdown. We were literally one away. We just need one more defensive upgrade, and then we have tier 8 go deep as well as tier 3 sprinter. I might be able to max out sprinter, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I want to make sure I save my coins just in case they drop a TO on my head. And Justin Smith is also expensive, so I'm trying to save up for that right now. But I might finally be able to get to tier 4. It's been a while. Previously, we could only get to 35 out of 40. It was literally impossible to get 40 out of 40, but now I think we might be able to, so I'll check that out later. We have our tight ends up here. CJ Uzomah has been good for us, but he's starting to get extremely slow. You can see, man, he's got 87 speed. It's good. That's not terrible, but it's just not like my Taysom Hill over on the Saints theme team. But he does make a lot of plays for us, man. He's one of our better, more reliable players on offense, believe it or not, Mr. CJ Uzomah. And then we have some bums down here with Sample and Jordan Franks. Now we have our wide receivers, and this for a long time has been the strength of the team. We're starting to fall behind the 8 ball a little bit. We don't have any of those 99 speed flashy receivers that a lot of the other teams have, but we still get the job done, man. Chad Johnson, Tyler Boyd, they are both very similar, so I'll just show Chad Johnson real quick. 96 speed, 95 catching, 96 spec catch. Again, this is all with go deep and Bengals chemistry, so if you run a different chem setup, you might have different ratings. This is what I have because I like the deep route running, and mostly I like to add the extra throw power for my quarterbacks. That's why I run go deep. So that's Chad Johnson. Tyler Boyd, very similar. I also very much like Marvin Jones Jr. on this team. And then we even have T. Higgins back here, and we have AJ Green, and we have 94 overall Peter Warrick that's not even in the lineup. So we have a lot of wide receivers, unnecessary amount. Hopefully they stop giving it to us. Besides T.O., we know Chad Johnson's going to get an ultimate legend as well, but I need other positions. Running back, I run Barry Sanders for Weekend League because we've been having an issue with Corey Dillon in Weekend League, but for head-to-heads and gameplay videos on the channel, it's still going to be Corey Dillon. He's our main guy. I can show you Barry Sanders as well. Barry Sanders goes nuts in Weekend League, but Corey Dillon, he's got 93 speed. He's not terrible. He's just he's not up there with everybody else anymore. When this card first came out, he was really dope, but now not so much. One thing that I will say is he doesn't really fumble that much. 92 carrying is not that good, but he doesn't fumble that much at all. If you do want to use Barry Sanders, though, this is what he looks like on the theme team. Absolute stud. 98 speed. It will be 99, and then just great ratings everywhere. The same carrying as Corey Dillon, but he seems to not want to fumble, which we like. So just really good ratings all around. So that's why I use him for Weekend League. And another person that we use for Weekend League is Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I know a lot of Bengals fans are confused, but if you go and watch the Thursday live stream for the Bengals theme team and watch Joe Burrow, you'll see why I can't use him. I can get away with that in head-to-head because I don't care as much about winning the games. I want to win the games for the videos, but at the end of the day, if I lose, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Weekend League, you have a set number of wins you got to get in a set amount of time. I cannot be wasting games with Joe Burrow throwing the ball all over the place. So go watch that live stream. Just watch the first game. You'll see what I'm talking about. Ryan Fitzpatrick, all of a sudden, has been an absolute stud in Weekend League. I run Set Feet Lead and Hot Route Master, as well as Bazooka on Ryan Fitzpatrick. Joe Burrow, I have Quick Draw, Escape Artist, and Dashing Deadeye when I use him. I like having Hot Route Master and Set Feet Lead. For my scheme, works better. Some people like to escape the pocket and throw on the run, and Joe Burrow is better. It's all scheme based, and unfortunately, Ryan Fitzpatrick fits my scheme. But you will see Joe Burrow in videos going forward, because I like Joe Burrow and I want to use him. But for Weekend League purposes, Ryan Fitzpatrick is the starter. And then we don't really have a fullback. We have Sathan Carter here, but we have Joe Mixon playing there. So that's the offense. Our abilities are, I think I went over all of them. These are the abilities. We have Reach Forward and Balance Beam on Barry Sanders with Freight Train. We have Route Technician on Chad Johnson. I already talked about Burrow. We have Route Tech on Boyd as well. We have the 2 offensive linemen with Edge Protector and then Fitzpatrick. So those are the abilities that we use on offense. So now we go over to the defense, which plays out of their mind despite the ratings. If you guys watch if you've been watching the live streams, you'll see that we clamp most people. Some people are just better at the game than me, and I will always admit that I am not good, but I do have a decent defense that seems to clamp a lot of people up unless they really know what they're doing. So first we'll start off with the man, the myth, the legend, Jessie Bates. I love Jessie Bates in Madden, dude. He plays so well. We just made a video on him, which is almost at 1,000 views. Shout out to y'all. But we already saw the ratings, but here they are again. He plays so good. He jumps routes, especially with Acrobat. He jumps routes so well. It's not even funny. He gets the best animations out of anybody on either of my theme teams. Jessie Bates, incredible. We also have Zone Hawk on him as well. And then he's backed up by Reggie Nelson, who we play at sub linebacker, so that we can use him. He's a little bit slower. I like to put my slower safeties in as my sub linebackers because it's a more controlled environment down there. I don't have to worry about Reggie Nelson getting bombs deep. Same thing with Taylor Mays. I know I have Roy Williams and Jessie Bates being fast as hell, covering that stuff up. So it works for me. You can set it up however you want to. Some people like to have Roy Williams down there as their user. That's cool. I don't mind using Taylor Mays at this point in the year, so that's what I choose to do. Then we have Ahmad Brooks, and he is he plays on the defensive line on the right end side, and he basically is just our QB spy if we need one, or sometimes I'll put him out in a hard flat. Just depends on what the person is running and who their personnel is. But he plays the role that Demario Davis plays on the Saints, which is just go attack the football at all times. That's your job. He's backed up by James Harrison. Takeo Spikes is terrible. He's going to get an upgrade at some point. I don't even want it because middle linebackers are useless in this game. We have Jermaine Pratt there, Logan Wilson, and he actually forced a nasty fumble in Weekend League, though. Shout out to Logan Wilson and Marcus Bailey. Then we have David Pollock, who I like, but he's just not good enough to see the field right now. He sits the bench over at left outside linebacker along with Josh Bynes. And then we have the man, Roy Williams and Jessie Bates carry this team so hard. I love those two guys. And then my user supreme is Taylor Mays. I use Taylor Mays on an almost 100% of the time basis. He might get an upgrade, he might not. Either way, doesn't matter. I'm still going to use him because I think he's just perfect for how I play. He literally makes so many plays for me. Now we go to our sus position. This is where we need some help. We need help at cornerback. The zone coverage that I run saves these guys from humiliation. I cannot run man defense with this team. It's not possible. The way I set up my zones, these guys do make some plays. Even Darius Phillips made some plays in Weekend League with his 77 zone. So they all have Acrobat. All of my secondary has Acrobat, and they all make plays for me. but we could really use some upgrades, whether it's these guys or somebody else, Adam Jones, whoever, I don't know, Trey Waynes maybe even. He's kind of a decent name to get an upgrade, but we need some help. I don't know where it's going to come from. Mackenzie Alexander, I feel like, is a little bit disrespected at 77, but whatever. We need some help there. That is my main concern, is the cornerbacks. We need to get some cornerbacks. I don't know how we're going to get them, but we need to get them ASAP. Defensive line, Justin Smith, I don't have him maxed out yet because his card is super expensive still. The 96 overall, that price is super inflated. So I'm waiting for it to come down a little bit, and I'll add him to the team and make a video about that. But his 96 overall power up still plays pretty good, man. So I'm excited to get him at a 99 overall. That should be really fun. We have Geno Atkins down here. I'll actually show you this Justin Smith just so you can see what you get if you can't afford the full card. You still get this, and this on this team is really pretty good for defensive linemen. We play our defensive ends at defensive tackle, which I'll explain later, but he's good enough. 87 speed, we'll take that every day of the week. We have Geno in there as well. These are the backups, Lawson and Daniels. We have DJ Reader in there. Josh okay, we have Josh. We have Carlos Dunlap, who unfortunately got traded and doesn't have a power up, so we don't have an upgraded Carlos Dunlap. Maybe one day. And then we have Khalid Kareem. And that's the team. Special teams, we have Shane Graham, one of the better kickers in the game, and Kevin Huber, and then we have our kick returners and whatever. So that's the game. When you come over to specialist, I need to actually change this right now. No, I'll leave it because I need to use it for head-to-head. So I have Corey Dillon here at these positions because I'm not going to change it because I use him for head-to-head anyways, and I'll know I forget, so I just leave him there and sub him out in the game. But slot receiver, whatever. Sub linebacker, man, we got Taylor Mays and Von Bell. In game, I substitute Von Bell out and put Reggie Nelson in. Rushing left end doesn't matter because I run nickel 3-3-5, and the rushing left end is just actually, it does matter. What am I talking about? I'm so dumb. James Harrison plays rushing left end, and Ahmad Brooks plays right end. So a nickel 3-3-5, this automatically substitutes Ahmad Brooks and James Harrison in to the defensive end positions, so they're rushing on the outside. And then at rushing D tackle, these are the guys that play D tackle in my lineup: Geno Atkins and Justin Smith. So that's how I have that set up. You guys have seen that plenty of times, especially in the streams, because I go over it in detail all the time. And then that's it, man. That's the squad. That's everybody. That's the full maxed out Bengals team. You guys were asking, I guess, to see the team so you could see what players you were missing, stuff like that. So hopefully this helped, man. I'm going to do one for the Saints as well while I wait for Brandon Cooks to drop. So if you guys enjoyed this, man, like I said earlier, smash the like button down below. 30 likes as always. Subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 2K. My voice is killing me from the live stream I just did. If you're missing the live streams, there's going to be one tonight for the Saints. Make sure you check it out. Hopefully we catch you guys there. Some of you new guys that are showing up to the channel, we appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.